I messed up that sweater so bad, I don't even want to talk about how badly I messed up. If you want to start a filet crochet project, my thoughts and prayers are with you, because I'm about to stop. But it's cute. I'm kidding. Of course I'm not gonna stop. This is where we left off. It looks nice, yes, but I'm so tired of messing up. I feel like I would have finished this days ago if I did not keep messing up. But the messing up is also teaching me stuff. I'm learning. It's only my 3rd day out here. I would say I've completely figured out my graphing issues, and the graph is no longer my problem. Now it's just, I don't know, reading. Because I clearly saw that when it gets to the arm decreases, I'm only supposed to decrease once in each row, but I was like, I don't think that's enough. So I started decreasing twice in each row. And now my armpits are decreasing a little too fast, a little too steep. Like this is walky. It doesn't look right. So all this that I've done in the middle, all this graphing that I've done in the middle, irrelevant. Mind you, when I was in London, I was already having to redo the first piece I did because I did the decreases wrong already here. And now it's happening again. This one, did I do the same thing for this one? Was I decreasing twice? I can't lie, it's given I was decreasing twice because this looks taunt. So we know what that means. I'm gonna have to redo this one too. I've just given myself so much work to do, so much unnecessary work. I mean, as in the graph looks nice, but now I have to unravel. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of work, but it's cute. I could just do what everybody else does, which is just make a piece with a graph image on it and then just do like string ties. But no, I want a sweater. I want a sweater with sleeves and everything. I'm gonna try to fix this and we'll see where we get. So I finished one of the sleeves. Now I'm on the second sleeve. I've been working on these 2 sleeves over like the past 3 days. I was just like, let me just get through this, because the longer I spend on a project, the less likely I am to finish it, especially if I'm not working on it every day. I did a little pick-me-up project last week and it's given me the motivation to finally finish this one. The reason I got this yarn in the first place is because I thought it was pretty, a little sparkly. There's some iridescence to it, right? Would white have been my first choice? No, like I just don't really wear a lot of white. However, this was the only color they had, so I got it anyways. Since I've been working on this sweater, I've pretty much known that I was gonna end up dyeing it a different color. I made a patch test yesterday with the dyes that I had already at home. This is the first piece that I tried to make and then I realized I'm doing this wrong, so I stopped and started over. One of the many times that I started over in this project. Anyways, I did a little dye test with the different colors that I had. So this is pink, aqua, yellow, green. I didn't really care too much for this green. I think this green is a little too dark. This yellow is very bright, springy. I like that. But right here, in between this blue and yellow, it's a little green because of the mix of the blue and yellow. And I really like that. Now, I'm just not really sure if I want to do like a yellow mix separately and a blue mix separately and then just kind of paint the different areas, or if I should just mix them in one bath and just have a blue-green color. I'm conflicted. I don't know what to do. I have my yarns ready for when I do figure it out. These are all-purpose dyes, so they're good for cotton, wool, nylon, and more. In the shade aquamarine and golden yellow. Before I get to the dyeing part, which I personally think is going to be the funnest part of this, I still have to finish this arm sleeve. To make the arms, I had to start off with a small length, enough that would, I guess, fit around my wrist. And then every 4 rows, I increased twice, one on each end. In total, I made 60 rows where I was increasing in each 4th row, and then I had to do an additional row of 15 decreases to kind of, oh, wrong piece. This is a complete piece. Then after the increases, I had to do about 15 more rows of decreases. And you can see there's like a shape, you know? It gets wider, then it gets skinnier. I am so nervous right now because I just finished the last piece. I've single crocheted around the edge of everything, and now I just use stitch markers to clip everything together to see if it actually fits before I start dyeing it. The good news is I finished connecting the sweater, and the bad news is I don't like it. Like, oh my gosh, you guys. It looks so bad. This neckline is killing me right now. I don't even know how I'm going to fix this. Oh, let me take it off. I'm sorry. I have no words. I have no words. Wow. I'm gonna try to dye it one more time. Would it be crazy to go black? My other option right now is to create like a actual green mix with pouring both the blue and yellow dye in one bucket and then dipping the whole thing. But because it's already dyed different shades of blue and yellow, the green might take to it differently. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I should have just dyed it brown. That was the original. But I was like, no, be colorful. I think whatever color I end up dyeing it, I'm also gonna dye some extra yarn, like leftover yarn, that same color, so I can fix this insanely wide neckline. And the arms are a little skinny. I don't want to pay too much attention to that because I'm hoping once I dip it in water again, it will like block it and stretch it out. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't really regret dyeing it because I just know I wouldn't have enjoyed it as white. I wouldn't have enjoyed it either. It needed to be a different color, and that color might just be black. I messed up that sweater so bad. I don't even want to talk about how badly I messed up. My goodness, I think I had the right idea in wanting to make the flower stand out more by dyeing it a semi-different color than the background, but dyeing is just so finicky. It can be so hard to get the right color mix. I'm not a mixologist. My first solution to everything that doesn't go well is just dye it black. That didn't work in this situation. Black made it worse. The piece feels so stiff because of all the processing it's been through. The yarn has some iridescence to it, but now that it's black, the iridescence is standing out so much, and it's like a green iridescence. And to make it worse, you can't even see the filet project in the front anymore. It's just not there. It's not a thing. I'm not good at accepting the fact that I can't do something. So of course I made the graph all over. Yes, I did. I will say I did skip a few starting rows just to make it a little shorter because this is going to be a top and not a sweater. Obviously, I should probably start it off with something simpler than a sweater at first, but y'all know I'd be overconfident. And this is literally what I was like, I don't want to do. I was like, I don't want to just make a filet graph and then use strings to tie it together. That's literally what I'm going to do right now. Yeah, I just finished the graph and I did a few decreases here along the sides, and now I'm gonna make the strings, gonna connect around my neck, and then it's gonna go through the back loops, I'm just gonna make a chain. I'm about to do like a single line of probably maybe half double crochet, or maybe let me do double crochet on top of here, and then I'll make my braided chain. That's gonna be it. There is a really big part of me that also wants to take apart that black sweater I made and see if I can also convert that into a top too. Because again, I wouldn't wear the sweater like that, but I think I would do a top. It's about to thunderstorm and the sun has completely disappeared. I had to pull out the ring light. But anyways, I finished. Ta-da! I feel like I gotta get better at making tops. It's not every time string tie. Yes, it's adjustable, adaptive, da-da-da-da-doop. But when will I be able to just make a top that's just fully circled, you know, no string tie necessary? I think this looks really good, and it low-key, high-key inspired me and was like, girl, go back to that sweater and make something out of it, because I can't lie, otherwise nothing would be done with this. I'm going to try to take this apart by the seams and see if I can actually turn the front piece into a top like this. Hey, this low-key might be hard because like I have not found one seam. Oh my gosh. We'll see how this goes, because I might decide never mind once I take it apart. If the piece is too big, it just wouldn't work. So hopefully it's not too big. We'll see. I just spent the last 20 minutes taking this apart. I also had to cut into it because I could not see those stitches, and I decided I don't care for it. I took it apart, put the piece to my body, and you still can't really see the filet crochet. You can't see it because of the black. It's just too black. It needs to be in front of like a white surface in order for you to see it, or transparent. But I tried my darndest, but I low-key have an idea. I have a frame back there right here that I didn't like the picture, so I took it out and it's just been an empty clear frame. I actually have foreign currency in there because I just don't know what to put inside it. This might be it. This might be what I need to put inside it. Frame it like an art piece because I spent so much time on this and it's not gonna get put to use. Yeah, I just can't turn this into a top. It just doesn't feel good. It's a little too wide. I would actually have to like go back and make some decreases in the arms and da da da. It's a lot. Let me just put it on the wall. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me, this 3-part journey. It's been such a long time. I've been working on this project for so long, but thank you for sticking with me. And you know what? I didn't get the project that I started out with, but I still gained a lot. And I still got a cute top at the end of the day. I was determined. And now maybe I have a new art piece. Anyways, thank you so much for crocheting with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!